Hey my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. I'm just coming on to do June's Blessings Tarot video. Can't believe we're in June already, halfway through the year. That's a bit scary, isn't it? So just want to say there's loads of stuff going on for June. It's mental. So first of all, it's my mum's birthday today. So just want to say happy birthday to my beautiful mum. I will not divulge her age, but because she would not thank me for that. But yeah, so sending her some birthday love. Also, just want to say tonight, the big one, if you're in and around Seend, I am over in Seend Community Centre over in Wiltshire, doing my Wiltshire Night of My Spirit Magic show. There are still a few last minute tickets left, so pop onto the website, book those in, come along, have a beautiful night with Spirit. It's going to be amazing. The spirit energy is buzzing so much as I'm talking to you guys at the moment. I've already had quite a few downloads and spirit loved ones trying to step forward, and I have to keep saying no, not yet, not until later on. So we've got a bit of that going on. Mum is going to be working her birthday, bless her, so she will be there tonight as well with her stall. So yeah, if you want some sparkly goodies. Mum hasn't done many events fair wise lately because we've had some health stuff going on within the family, so she's had to prioritise that. So it's quite nice for her to get out to do an event actually. So yeah, it's going to be good. I've got a real high vibe feeling. For those that are coming, thank you very much. We're definitely going to have some fun this evening. Anyway, so let's look at kind of June. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's going on. So I'm going to work with the Wandering Star Tarot, and we'll do our opportunities, any obstacles, and like lessons and overall conclusion. And then I found my witch's runes, so we will conclude with a witch's rune reading conclusion. Oh, let's give these a knock. Let's channel these for the highest good. Let's see where the energies are taking us for June. Okay, so I'm just asking for our opportunities and any obstacles to watch out for, and overall themes of conclusion. Okay, interesting stuff. So let's just move these cards to one side. Right, let me just have a little look at these and see what's happening. Okay, so as we're going into our opportunities then, we're going into the energy of the Six of Pentacles. And it just says around the side here, give, receive, family. That's kind of what it's about, isn't it? It's about kind of giving and receiving to the right spaces, to the right energy lines. Obviously, we do have, you know, celebrations in general at the moment. So I know a lot of people are celebrating birthdays and weddings and anniversaries, and it's just giving your energy to the right spaces, to the right places. Because it's pentacle based, it does look at financial stuff a little bit as well. So it's investing in the areas that you need to. It's making sure that you're giving monetary, financial sort of abundance and wealth to the areas that work and serve for you. But if there are habits or bad sort of behaviours that are forging or forming that don't feel particularly good, it's being aware of those as well. Because I've noticed quite a lot recently, people have been sometimes giving and pouring from quite an empty cup to people that don't seem overly deserving of their love, of their time, of their essence. So whether it's a financial thing or whether it's just your energy in general, you know, because our own energy has to sometimes be seen as an energetic currency. So it's just making sure that you're giving to the right spaces. If my eyes look a bit puffy or red, my hay fever is rife today. I have used my various herbs and different bits and pieces, as well as the hardcore tablets. Nothing's really hitting it at the moment, so apologies if my eyes start streaming because they look really puffy at the moment. I look like I'm going a bit Chinese but it's just because my hay fever is rife. But yeah, give and receive to the right places. I just think it, and if you have been from a financial space, if you've been struggling financially, then this is just suggesting that there's going to be a bit more balance, there's going to be a bit more flow moving forward, which is always a positive thing. So yeah, just give and receive energetically to the right spaces and financially to the right spaces. Now, as we're going into any kind of problem areas or slight blockages or obstacles or things to watch out for, Five of Cups. Five of Cups has been an ongoing theme throughout this year, and it's not getting caught in tunnel vision. It just says around the side, loss, leaving, sorrow, and basically it is sometimes being consumed in a problem or a restriction and just kind of getting tunnel vision, not being able to see past that. And it is really soul destroying when we are dealing with grief or loss or sadness, because, you know, it's not an overnight fix. We don't just get over it, and it's very ignorant and it's very, you know, rude to suggest that we just get over it. But we have to allow ourselves to go through the processings, to go through the energy lines and to heal. But even though things might feel quite sad, they might feel quite overwhelming, 2 cups still stand. So yes, there may have been some stuff that has spilled over, there may have been some stuff that has been lost, but there are still 2 cups that stand, and it's trying to redirect the energy of not getting consumed in what's been lost or robbed from your life. It's still looking at what you have access to. And it is that reminder, I say this quite a lot in readings and things, but we are all walking each other back home. So everything we go through, everything we have, is important to a degree, but we come in this world with nothing, and we will leave with nothing, you know. So this stuff we have, these items, these possessions, they're important to us, but I think sometimes we get so bogged down with house and home, materialism, and sometimes we forget what really matters here. So keep perspective is what this is suggesting and saying. But for our kind of ongoing lessons and conclusions, Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles, this knight stands with us to protect us from a financial space. So again, it's guarding sort of money, it's guarding revenue, prosperity, benefits, investment. So, you know, making healthy choices and decisions from a financial space, making things work for you from a financial space in a much more comfortable sort of way. So it's just sort of, again, it's really highlighting this money situation. And I don't want money to be the overall theme of June, but I know a lot of people have been struggling, you know, because of the government. We're in that ripple effect. We are in that ripple effect at the moment, you know. But hopefully, if you've been sort of feeling the pinch, this knight is standing with you to just try and smooth out any sort of financial discrepancies or things that have just maybe been a little bit tricky to negotiate. So stay focused on the bigger picture, stay focused on the bigger goal, because this knight is suggesting and saying that it's all going to come good. It's all going to kind of be kind of all right on the night, as they say. So I hope you can make sense of this. Let's conclude June with a little cheeky witch's rune and see where the energies are taking us. Oops, so I'm just going to channel these runes for the highest of good. Let's see what the energies are. Let's see where we're going. Oops, that one's just popped in my hand. Okay, so we've got the rune of Crossroads. So Crossroads suggests that it could be a bit of tug of war. There could be a bit of like head and heart energy going on. Some of you might just be feeling really bloody confused at the moment and not really knowing where you're going and just having to almost surrender to the process. And sometimes that's the thing. Sometimes we have to release the control of something for the path to be shown or for the pathway to be identified. So if you are feeling a bit stuck, if you are feeling a bit overwhelmed, Crossroads is suggesting that maybe you're feeling a little bit consumed in thoughts and feelings, or head is saying one thing, heart is saying another, and it's just being, okay? So don't necessarily act on anything too quickly, take your time, but Crossroads can be understood, it can be overcome. So if you are feeling a little bit confused, if you do feel like you've lost your bearings slightly, maybe just stay grounded, retrace your steps, maybe do a bit of meditation and a bit of going inward, and the answers that you seek will become clear. But ask Spirit for the path to be shown as well. Ask Spirit to clear the blockages, you know, that are sort of maybe weighing you down. Crossroads comes up a lot. It's interesting that we've got this because Crossroads comes up a lot with this card, with our blockages. So 5 of cups, if we can't always see what we've got or what we still hold within our heart, this comes in a lot off the back of that, you know. So it's almost seeing those 2 cups, and the path probably will become clearer for you guys. But, you know, don't sweat it, don't get overwhelmed with it, but just be aware it could be a bit of a confusing time for some of us, or we could just feel like we're in that pulley sort of energy. It's like a pulling of energy. Oh, sorry if you can hear the dogs. They've been let out next door and they're going crazy at the moment. Oh, I really feel like I just want to sing that song. Who let the dogs out? Sorry, I'm on one today. It's because Spirit, I've got about 20 spirits rattling in my head at the moment or trying to talk to me, and I'm like, no, later, this evening. what else do I want to let you know about? So I don't know if that June guidance helped you or if that was just completely confusing, but I hope it gives you a little bit of lay of the land, hopefully. Fingers crossed. What do I want to let you know about? I've got some dates here because I'm rubbish. My brain just can't retain much information at times. So obviously I've talked about Tonight at Scene. It'd be great to see you guys there. And for any last minute stragglers, get those tickets booked. Come and have some fun. It's going to be a cool one. Wednesday the 11th of June, we must talk about that. So I'm up north. It's the highest up north I've actually gone with my spiritual work. So I'm over in Blackburn and I'm going to be at the Blackburn Empire Theatre doing a beautiful evening of mediumship, reconnecting you back with your loved ones in the spirit world. I'm absolutely excited and buzzing for that one. There's a lot of people that follow me up north that I just never get to physically see, and I know a lot of people are coming to that show, so that's going to be extremely exciting. So if you're in and around Blackburn or the Lancashire area, I know it's not far from Manchester, I've got quite a few people coming over from Manchester, or wherever you're able to sort of come in from, come and support. It's not often that I'm that far up north, so take advantage of this opportunity, seize that opportunity, and it's going to be great to see some of you lovelies. I'm really excited for that one. And then I am going to be having a cheeky little holiday, so I will be having a holiday shutdown. I'll be going off grid for a week at the end of the month because I'm going to the Isle of Wight, which is actually the first time I've ever been there, or I think I might have been there as a kid, but I can't remember it, so it's the first time I will remember going there. So yeah, Isle of Wight, we've got a show happening within my holiday, so I'm tying in a show whilst I'm over there, so it's like a working holiday really. And that's going to be on Saturday the 28th of June. I'm over at the Trinity Theatre in Cowes on the Isle of Wight. So come along, see me there, another new venue, another new space. I've been asked to sort of demo at the Isle of Wight for a long time. So this is your chance to support it or lose it. I think it's probably going to be, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this tour or this show next year, because at the moment ticket sales are still quite low. So it probably might be a one-off. So, you know, if you've never seen me in the Isle of Wight and you've wanted to, really, this is your chance, this is your opportunity. Take advantage, because I'm not going to guarantee that this show will come back next year at that particular venue. But we will see. Things can change. Watch this space. And again, moving out of the tunnel vision, isn't it? I'm just saying. And then Saturday the 12th of July, just to let you know, I'm back in Kent. Did that last year, it was amazing, at the Avenue Theatre in Sittingbourne, and I'm back this year. So Saturday the 12th of July, Kent, I think there's like about 14 or 15 tickets left. I know it's nearly sold out, so thank you so much for all the love and the support there. It's a beautiful, intimate little theatre, and I'm really buzzing for that. So I am blessed. I've got some really amazing adventures and experiences coming up in June, so it's going to be great fun. So thank you so much for those that continue to support my work and believe in my ability, with obviously the help and the entrustment of the spirit world, because I couldn't do any of it without them. They literally run the show. I'm just the mouthpiece. But yeah, I think that's it really. So just to recap with our June time, like I say, give and receive to the right spaces, and you know, both financially as well as sort of physically, energetically. Don't stay consumed in the sort of sadness or the grief or the tunnel vision. Process, heal, go through the motions, but life can still turn. Life has to still turn. And there's a higher power guarding us. There's a knight, there is a sort of guardian, there's a protector watching out from a financial space. And I think I've put it back in, but we had the Rune of Crossroads. Oh no, that's gone. It's gone back in. I'm not going to be able to find it again now. But Rune of Crossroads. So pull and sort of tug energy, but really go in, listen to heart. Where does heart feel connected to? Because heart energy is like the human sat-nav. It guides us on the path. It guides us on the road. And it might be a time to really trust. It might be a time to really invest in self and listen to where you feel aligned to go. But it's going to be cool. So have a beautiful June time. Look after yourselves. I will look forward to seeing some of you lovelies either at my shows or on Zoom or at the various in-person sort of one-to-one reading spaces that are available. Full details for all of my events can be found on my events page on my website. So there's a tour date section, and then there's an events page section for places to see me for private one-to-ones. And I think that's it. Keep shining bright, look after yourselves, stay fabulous, and I will see some of you lovelies this evening. Take care, have a cool month. Bye for now.